Time to get some baits out of the ready bait. So we caught these yesterday and gonna grab some here. We got about 2 dozen or maybe more. I'm gonna scoop up a couple there and they're running like crazy. They are extremely frisky. Look at them all. There you go, babe. Can you put those in there? Yep.
Man, these are lively, aren't they?
They are lively. They sound crazy, but I fed them some special fish food that I picked up from West Marine of all places. I did it with the pilchards when we had them too, and they really, man, they kept up after that. I'm having a hard time catching them in this thing. Come here, you guys.
Ooh, they look so beautiful.
Got 2 dozen more. Oop! One got for you. All right, give one more scoop and then we'll save the rest.
Sorry about that.
Hey, you know what? That's a good luck one. That's an escape. We still got another, I would say another 2 dozen here. It's hard to tell how many there actually are, you know? Oh yeah, here we go.
Ooh, Lord. Okay, I'm gonna try to not dump these in the canal. That was a lot.
Every single bucket we have is cracking. Every single one. What's the answer here? I mean, these are high end, these are nice buckets. But every one is broken and cracked. Just like I said. Is a Yeti bucket worth it? What do you got to take out a loan to buy a Yeti, right? Yeti, send me a bucket.
What do you say?
I said, I know we're forgetting something, but that's okay. Because we always forget something. It's just part of the deal.
Do we have this is the dive flag up here, right?
Oh, I'm glad you said that. I meant to make one today out of the little ones, but we'll use the big one today. Yeah. I'm glad
what about tackle bag?
I don't need it because I brought everything that we need.
What if we get cut off?
And so I got everything we need to troll, and I have some hooks for the bait. And I even brought some squid just in case. So we could do a little bottom fishing at the same time. See what happens. You never know.
Okay.
It could be marvelous. It could be meh. So.
Okay, I think we got everything.
I do too.
Let's try it.
All right, let's go.
I know what we forgot.
It's always something. I don't know what it is yet. Is it something I'm going to be like, oh no, we forgot?
No, you're going to say, let's go back home. We're only at Adam's Cut. It'll be fine. And I'm going to say, no, it's fine. It's not a big deal.
Oh man, let me think. Finally got snorkel stuff. Got snares. All right, I can't think of it. What is it?
I'll give you a hint. If you know what it is, put it in the comments.
I don't want to know. What did we forget?
I forgot my sunglasses.
Oh, you want to go back and forget?
No, I told you you'd say that.
You know
no,
what
I'm
we
fine.
need to do? I'm gonna put a pair of sunglasses on here with your brush.
Oh yeah,
So
my
you
hairbrush, my sunglasses, always on the
Put
boat.
them up there. This way you can't forget them next time.
Man, and you know what? We got sunglasses from the Flying Fisherman. They're based here in the Florida Keys. I love those sunglasses. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna reach out and buy another pair because they're so lightweight and I'm missing them today, but we must carry on. No going back.
Hi, Captain.
Don't tell me, qualified captain. You don't like that I'm standing up here, do you?
Nice voice. You don't like that I'm standing up here, do ya?
So we are at the first spot. We just got anchored up. We are out north of Key Largo, near Carey's Fort Reef, and there are a ton of places out here that have patch reefs and rocks. So we found a spot that looks promising, and we put the dive flag up. Captain Dan's getting all of our stuff ready back there, and it's been a while since we've been out and in the water together. But as a reminder, I always wear a slip-in surf skin. Just to protect me, right? From the sun, from anything brushing into me, from jellyfish. I'm getting geared up. He's getting the rest of our stuff ready, and we're gonna see what we can find here. Wish us luck. That water's pretty chilly. Huge group over there. I found one way over there, but so I had to set the bag down. And whenever I went back down to inspect him, he had crawled way up in there.
There's sparse. Somebody set this place.
Dad, there's at least one in here. There's at least one in this rock.
Okay.
I knocked the small one out of the way. There's a couple of big ones up there, but they're up. On this side, you can see them.
I just see a little one.
Okay, no, there's some big ones in there too. And then there's the hole at the top. Yeah, that's all that's coming out. There were two big ones in there, trust me. There's a couple in here, I can't tell how big they are.
Okay. How many?
A couple. That was too small.
That was a good snag, though.
Thank you.
What else is in there? Anything else?
There's another one that's bigger than this guy.
All right, I'm heading there.
Oh, there he is. Juicy day.
Nice grab. Nice. I think he's a good one.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. He's a good one. Good job getting him out. He's not happy. He's like needling my hands with his legs.
What a good chuck. What a good chuck. Give me the chuck one more time.
All right, let's check these guys out. We measured them in the water like we always do, but you know our rule, measure them twice. Once in the water, once when you're on the boat.
Just in case.
Just in case. We know that guy's that Fatty McGee. Let's take a look at you, dude.
That's the only one, yeah. He's the only one in question.
Oh yeah, he's good. So this has to go over the top by his eyeballs. And then this cannot go over the back shell where his tail meets.
He's actually, he's very good.
He's pretty good. I mean, he's good.
He's not close.
Yeah, he's not
All
close.
Right,
and then this dude.
that dude,
Mr.
that was yours. Nice catch.
Look at his little fat legs. He was clawing me to death with these little Youchies. Fine.
Well done.
Listen, you got him out. That's the one I was talking about, though, when I was like, there's a biggie in there.
Yeah, there's two babies.
Look at how good this boy is.
You didn't even hook him yet.
Woo!
There you go. Wow.
We got plenty of room. He's good.
That's dinner.
Yeah. Now we got a dinner.
Yeah.
Just fished this out of the ocean. Happy birthday. Please don't release your balloons. It's gonna kill a turtle. We are back at the dock. We did not end up going to a second spot. We thought about getting back in the water after we got those 2 lobster, but we ran offshore to see if we could find any birds or weed lines and do some fishing, and it just ended up getting too late. So we beat feet in, and right now I'm gonna show you how I clean the lobsters, and we are gonna make this an amazing Sunday dinner. Follow us. Alrighty, we got lobster number 1. Lots of people just take the lobsters, wring them while they're alive. I cannot do that, right? I've done it before, but I'm just not a fan. So I always kill them first. I'm gonna kill it with a knife, and then I'm going to take the tail off. So you gotta hold them, and then take the knife, and right down he goes. Now he's dead. So now I don't feel bad about taking his tail off. So some people say, go around. I don't really think there's a need to do that. So what I just do is take it like this, pull it out. There we go. We use this amazing tool by Devane. You can get them on our Amazon store. We'll put a link in the description box. Then you just want to clean it out, straight in, twist around, and straight out. And now this is garbage. All right, tail number 1. We're gonna do exactly the same thing. Hold him down. Okay, and now he's dead. I also took the horns off. There's a ton of meat in these. You wanna be careful though, because they're extra spiny. Yeah, we're gonna cook these as well. And one more time with the cleaning. And out we go. And here we have our meat for dinner. Follow us into the kitchen.
All right, we made it back. We got the boat all cleaned up. We cleaned up all the equipment. Came together great. And now it's time for dinner. And we want to eat the lobsters that we had, but it's Sunday in our house. And every Sunday we do some kind of pasta. And tonight is going to be no different. Only this time we're going to make Lobster Fra Diavolo. So the Fra Diavolo part, the hot part, usually comes from cayenne pepper. Had it in a lot of Italian restaurants growing up. We're gonna make that today with the lobster that we caught. This is all the ingredients that is gonna go into it, and it's gonna come together really, really quick. And I wanna show you these Campari tomatoes. These are the only tomatoes that I have found that taste like a tomato. So if you guys know of where to get better tomatoes, I'm dying to know. We got a 2 for, you know, a 2 for 1, 2 together, same price. And I bought both of them, and I'm gonna use them all. So I'm gonna make the sauce, this whole thing, and then I'm gonna save some. I'm gonna put this together real quick. We got some fresh garlic. We got absolutely beautiful olive oil. I love bay leaves, so we gotta put some bay leaves in there. The fresh Campari tomatoes, and of course the star of this show will be the lobster, and I'll show you how I'm gonna cut it up. It's gonna be a little different. It's not going in like this. It's gonna go in pieces, and then the cayenne pepper, which I don't have out right now, but I'll show it to you later. First things first, I gotta cut up all these tomatoes really, really quick. So I chop them up just coarse. They're gonna go in the pan with the olive oil and the garlic and the bay leaves, and it's going to be just a beautiful, fresh tomato sauce, which is mine and Elizabeth's favorite. Actually, mine more than Elizabeth, but she tolerates it because I make it so good that she can't resist.
Not even a lie.
So the tomatoes are all chopped up. Same thing pretty much with the garlic. I'm gonna chop it up. Always heat up the oil first. Make sure the oil is hot. And then you want to infuse the oil with the garlic flavor. This garlic will get soft in the sauce and that literally fall apart eventually. But without this, it is not Italian. Now, for those people who are Italian out there, don't be freaking out the way I'm making the sauce, okay? It's just the way I learned how to make it, and it tastes pretty good. But if you want to give me some pointers, constructive criticism is always welcome. All right, so I've got some olive oil in here with the olive oil and the garlic and the tomatoes. All right, put a couple of pieces in there. They're starting to sizzle. It looks like a lot of garlic, right? It is.
We won't be able to talk to anyone for a week, but that's all right.
Well, you can do this with any, we do it with fish. We do it with clams. Oh my God, it's amazing with clam mussels. You can do it with shrimp. In fact, I think I'm going to throw a couple of shrimp in there too, just for flavor at the end of this thing. Basically, it's just your basic spaghetti seafood pasta. We're just going to heat it up with a little Fra Diavolo. Okay, I got to get moving because I don't want those garlics to burn. I like it with the seeds. I know a lot of people get rid of the seeds. They literally squeeze the tomatoes and they don't use the seeds. I don't care. I like the seeds in it. I want the whole tomato. I always throw a couple of bay leaves into any sauce, any pasta sauce, or I'm sorry, tomato sauce. There we go. All right, stay tuned. We're gonna reduce this baby down. One other thing that I forgot to tell you guys, and I apologize, just get a handful of parsley and throw that in there too. Every good tomato seafood sauce should have a little bit of parsley. And if you like, you can throw basil in there too. Flavor, it's all about flavor. So we're gonna let this simmer here for a couple minutes. I'm gonna put a little wine in here too. I'm debating on red or white. I think I'm gonna put red. It gives it like a deeper texture, deeper flavor. Oh, and something else I'm gonna throw in there. If we have Kalamata olives, you throw those in there, it will make the sauce explode. It is unbelievable. They're purple. You throw them in there, it changes the entire flavor of the sauce, and it makes it deep and rich and just scrumptious. This is magic, absolute magic. Didn't even know we had these. I'm not a big olive guy, but when I'm cooking tomato sauce, these olives are unbelievable. Look at these. Look at these. They're rich. They're purple. It'll transform the sauce from a wonderful sauce, a delicious sauce, to a magic sauce.
It's so good. Really, those olives make it like super rich. It does something crazy to the
really
sauce.
does.
It makes it so rich.
We're only using these days like true Italian pasta that only has like 2 ingredients in it. Unfortunately, some of the American stuff is poison. I mean, it even says it on there now. It's like, yeah, we modified this stuff with a whole bunch of. I'm not telling you what we modified it with, but this is genetically modified stuff in our sauce, semolina. So you know what? We're going with non-GMO stuff. When I die, I don't want to be in a science experiment. Something I want to do. I don't want these in my sauce or in my anywhere around. These little flippers. You can tell that it's a male because of his flippers are the way they are, like this. The female has like grippers. They're both males, so I can't show you the difference. We want the shell in the sauce because you want as much flavor in the sauce as possible. I've got this knife that I've been using for lobster. I can't even tell you how long, 20, 25 years maybe? I don't even know. As long as I've been getting lobster, both Maine lobster when I used to dive up north and now down here. If you've ever been in a Chinese restaurant where they make lobster Cantonese, they take the lobster down into certain pieces into the sauce, so it gives flavor into the sauce. So now with these southern spiny lobsters, I do the same thing. So it's not a northern lobster, but I'm gonna cut this segments on this lobster all the way down to here and even put this into the sauce, and you'll see it in a couple of minutes. Find the segment, get into the segment a little bit, and then that's it. And this is the way it's going to cook inside this. I'm going to cut this little tiny piece off here. So this will be like a delectable piece. Elizabeth will probably want to get in that piece right. Shazam. Did you see that fan? Shazam. So now that's the way they're going to go into the sauce. The shells will turn a beautiful red. And then Elizabeth took the horns. I'm going to crack them a little bit so we'll be able to get the meat out. Here's the thing with the spiny lobsters. They hurt. All right, they're cracked. Now, to make the sauce really special, we put a bottle of wine into the sauce. And then we wait for it to cool down, and then we drink it. I'm just going to put a little dollop in here. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, good. And that will
seems
make
like a lot.
That's not a lot. It's going to cook out, okay? And what will be left is the richness. A lot of people, when they're making tomato sauce, they cook their tomatoes like for 8 hours. And I used to do that too. I used to cook them to death until an Italian acquaintance of mine who was a very good cook, he said, Dan, you don't have to cook them to death. What will happen is they get very acidic. You eat tomatoes raw, so you don't have to cook them forever. You get them cooked down till they're reduced. You put the flavor in, you simmer it a little bit, 30, 40 minutes. That's it. Your sauce is done. And I've done it like that ever since. And you know what? He was right. All right, so one thing that we haven't talked about is the cayenne. So all this is just regular organic cayenne pepper. We like heat. It is Lobster Fra Diavolo. You can make shrimp Fra Diavolo, but you know, it's the cayenne that makes the heat. This is going to go in a couple of minutes. And as a little added bonus, just for flavor, we're going to throw some of these shrimp. We had them in the freezer. Like I said, we make this with you can make it with mussels. You can make it with clams. You can make it with anything. Shrimp, fish. We poach the fish in the sauce also, and it comes out fantastic. And then we're just going to use a little bit of this, I don't know, Italian, homemade, blah, 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 pasta.
Rigatoni.
That's it, rigatoni, pasta. No big deal. So we got pasta water up. We're going to take a little bit of that pasta water with this at the end and put it into the sauce also. First in is going to be the shrimp because they're frozen. And again, you don't have to do this. We're just doing it because there's going to be leftover sauce and this is going to be leftovers. So now we're just going to mix them in, get this thing up to a boil again, and then we'll throw the fresh lobster in as well. Now remember that both the shrimp and the lobster are going to throw off a little water. So it'll loosen this sauce up just a little bit as well. It's cayenne pepper time. We like spicy, so I'm probably putting in, I would say that's half a teaspoon, probably close to 3/4 of a teaspoon.
Yeah, that's about a teaspoon. Yeah.
But a full teaspoon, you think that is?
I think it's about a teaspoon.
All right, so we're just going to put it right in there. That's it. It's going to spice things up. The lobster's got to go in. The water is starting to boil for the pasta. So we want to get all this beautiful lobster into the sauce. Wait till you see how the shells are going to turn red. Put the cover on there. Got that squared away. It's going to simmer down. We're just time for the pasta. Let's get this pasta going. It's going to take a few minutes because they are the rigatoni, so they do take a little while. So we have a couple of pieces of focaccia left over from the last batch, just a couple. We've been trying to make our own bread lately. A, it's cheaper, B, it's really good for you, and C, it's really delicious, and Elizabeth loves the focaccia. I could do a focaccia recipe cook. You don't catch the focaccia, you make it, but I could make the focaccia and say I caught it, and then we could do our catching focaccia cook.
We could do a whole series on sides and breads. Let us know in the comments.
Mm-hmm. You know what? Maybe we should start doing more. Let us know if you guys like to see us do more cooking rather than fishing. We'll still do the fishing, but we're just not going to put 40 minutes of fishing. We'll show you 20 minutes of fishing and more cooking. All right, it's time to take the gloves off. It's a little thick, and we're not ready yet, so I'm just going to take a little bit of this pasta water. Just put it in there. No problem. Just a little pasta. They're still cooking. They're not red yet. So we're waiting on that. So we're waiting on the pasta now. It's all about the pasta. The Pasta's always late to the party. Come on, Pasta, let's get with the program. Jeez. Pasta's done. Let's take a look at this and see what the deal is. Yes, okay, it's ready. There it is. It is ready for plating. All those beautiful tomatoes, garlic, and the olives.
It smells so good.
I know, right? On a scale of 1 to 10, this is a 20. This is delicious. Time to plate. Next stop, plated. From sea to plate. Just like that. Only one thing I need on mine, Elizabeth does not care for. Parmesan cheese on mine. It should be spicy enough, but I always like Parmesan on mine. And we're good to go. But first person to taste, first person to test is Miss Elizabeth. No Catch and Cook is complete without the tasting.
I'm going obviously lobster first. I got a beautiful little piece right here. Oh, it smells so good. That's what it looks like. See the steam rolling off of it? That lobster is so good. The sauce, even though it's fresh, right? Like we just made it tonight, so it's a fresh sauce. It's rich, it's got depth, it's so good. You're gonna be surprised, Dan. It's not that spicy. It's hardly spicy at all, as a matter of fact. I think we could have probably doubled or tripled the amount of cayenne that we put in there.
Wow. For some reason, we put no sugar in this. It tastes almost, it's very sweet.
I think it's the tomatoes, because I had some of the tomatoes raw, and they tasted so sweet and so good. It's like sweet and rich and delicious. Those Campari tomatoes are something else.
They're amazing. Yeah, they taste like a tomato.
Yeah.
Every other tomato we ever get tastes like a piece of cardboard.
So good. If you are someone who cannot handle spice at all whatsoever, I would say try that amount, because it's very, very, very mild. So Dan, you try it and then tell me if I'm lying.
Okay. My turn. And of course, I'm going straight for this beautiful piece of lobster that's in this shell. I like it because it gets juicy and it comes out of the shell. Just look at that. It's just beautiful. Now, that's a big piece of lobster, though. I'm going to have to tackle this on my own. It's almost creamy. It has a creamy kind of a texture. So I'm going to do this. What did we pay? We were out in a restaurant. What did we pay for this? Hands down. This is a home run.
I agree. I would totally
we've
pay
had
for
it
it.
before. We haven't had it in a while. But this is a home run. I think those olives really made a big difference.
For sure. It's so delicious. It's so rich. Did you think that it was spicy though?
It does have a little spice. Not enough for us.
Yeah.
But it does have spice. So if you're the kind of person who's like not a heavy spice person, then I would say that you would know that there's a little bit of heat in there. We do a regular pasta. Just on a normal pasta night, we use these hot peppers. The cayenne is a little different too. It's a little more subtle, but it's good. I'm gonna probably heat it up a little bit more. I'll probably put some more.
But if you're someone that's like, I don't really like a lot of heat, if you use the amount we used, you'd be fine, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I got no lip burning.
Oh, no, none of that.
But I do taste, it's part of the whole flavor. It's how it all comes together. And so it's not just about the heat. And it's not just about the olives and not just about the wine. It's everything together. And we put this together within less than an hour.
Less than an hour.
Less than an hour. And it could be done with fish, it could be done with mussels, clams, anything you got. It's time for us to eat. We hope you guys enjoyed this. We had a really great time today snorkeling and diving and having a great time on the boat. We really appreciate you guys coming along. We need help. We need you to subscribe. If you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, just hit the button. We'd really appreciate that. We need our numbers to expand somehow. We've got a good
Share with your friends if you're already subscribed.
We've got a great core group of folks who watch us all the time. We know you're watching, just hit the subscribe button. That would be just absolutely awesome. All right, and with that, Elizabeth and I are gonna go enjoy this absolutely wonderful meal. Thanks for following us.
Ready?
You're gonna give some kind of like, it's okay.
Is that what I sound like?
No.
Good answer. Good answer.
Sounds sweet. And this is natural wine, by the way.
Also poison.
The richness.
Okay.
Very, very rich.
Okay.
Come on. I gotta let my inner Greedo come out.
Dan!
What? I think I'm gonna cook
She thick. She thick. It's a thick sauce.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Whoa.